Hello everyone, it's time for Bubble Talk with Burge. I'm here in Fort Lauderdale, or Davie actually, and today is, what is today? Tuesday, and I just got through teaching Essence of Being in Fort Lauderdale this past weekend. Last weekend I was in New York, so I saw you in New York, and the weekend before that was Baltimore and Washington, D.C. So now we're in sunny Fort Lauderdale and coming up on our big night tonight, which is our graduation for all the Essence of Being graduates that graduated this past weekend. And I'm staying here all week. Hey, I'm here all week. Bubble Talk with Burge, because I'm doing Higher Vibes this weekend. So it's back to back workshops and play shops. So if you're in the Fort Lauderdale area, or even if you're not, come on and play with us at Higher Vibes. And I welcome you to Bubble Talk with Burge. Are you ready to get burged? Are you? Okay. So here I am going to be pulling, as you know, maybe you've seen these, maybe you haven't, but these are my Essence of Being cards, and they're magic. And remember, magic is something that science has not proven yet, right? So these are my Essence of Being cards, and they have a lot of cool sayings in them. So you draw one every day or whenever you want to get a message. And they're a type of oracle cards or messages, things for you to focus on for the day, maybe to keep you focused on things that you want instead of the things that you don't want. And we had a beautiful, fantastic Essence of Being this past weekend. Well, last night I showed up at another wonderful event with Sherry Kaplan in Fort Lauderdale, or Hollywood. So that was cool, and we experienced some cool things there. And today, like I said, we're going to have our graduation at the Marriott Cypress Creek in Fort Lauderdale. I think it's the Marriott Cypress Creek, yes, courtyard. So we're going to have a graduation and a little preview for the next Essence of Being coming up in July in your area in Fort Lauderdale. So let's go to Bubble Talk and see what we can pull. I really want to focus on something powerful for us to think about for the rest of the week. So while we're here in South Florida and getting ready for our Higher Vibes class, which I don't do very often, let's focus on something together. So I'm going to pull a card from one of my Essence of Being cards here, and let's see what we have, okay? Let's see. We have, what did I pull? Oh boy. It's backwards, right? One day we'll figure out how to do these Facebook Lives so you don't have to read them backwards. But what I pulled was perfect for me and also for all of you out there. I now allow others to love and support me. I am worthy of love, support, and grace. Boy, did I need to pull that for me. I now allow others to love and support me. And I am worthy of love, support, and grace. So that's our message for the week. And if you choose to accept it, that you are worthy. And oftentimes, all of us givers out there, we give, and oftentimes we forget about the receiving part. So my question is, hey, if you're giving all the time, there has to be receivers somewhere, right? So the receivers could be you. So the bubble talk that we talk about, which is that subconscious thought that keeps you from getting what you want, it's like you see those cartoon characters above your head, and it's what you're thinking up here, it's your subconscious. Well, your subconscious or your unconscious beliefs could be blocking you from what your conscious mind chooses. And so that's why we talk about bubble talk. And that's why we do these series, Bubble Talk with Burge, is that sometimes it helps just to be reminded of what it is that perhaps could be blocking us from our subconscious beliefs, and go ahead and align what we want with our subconscious. And sometimes you don't even know they're subconscious, right? So that's it. Hi, Leah. I'm glad you're here. So I now allow others to love and support me. So this is a great message for all of us this week to hold on to, that we're not the only one in the universe, that we're not the only ones that can do everything. And in order for us to receive all the things that we want in our lives, we have to, number one, be willing. Hi, Leah. We have to be willing to receive. We have to be willing to allow others in our life to love and support us. Even if we don't think they really mean it, or even if we think, what do they want? Why are they supporting me? Or even if we think support means I'm weak. Because here's my thought about that. It's socially acceptable to not receive, isn't it? Oh, this whole thing. Oh, I don't need your help. Never mind. I don't need your support. And yet, in my world, it's spiritually inappropriate not to receive. Because think about when you're giving somebody something and they receive it, it gives something back to you, doesn't it? It makes you feel good. So just understand that when you give something and when you receive it, you give something back. So it's an energy it's a flow. So if you block it anywhere in that process of either giving or receiving, you block the flow. So if any of you out there are having issues right now about allowing love in your life, or more money in your life, or allowing just happiness in your life, or joy, or passion, or whatever it is that you want to have more of, just ask yourself, am I willing to receive it? Am I willing to be open enough to receive it? And will I allow other people to love and support me? Because many of us may have been taught when we were younger that if we get love, there's strings attached. Or if we are feeling supported, we feel like we have to owe them. We owe you something for that, right? Hi, David. So what's going to happen is this. If you feel that you are having to owe somebody for something because of the fact that you allowed them to support you, then it can keep you blocked as well, so that you just stop wanting to receive or give, right? So allowing others to love and support us, and again, I'm not sure how to make this work so you can see it front ways, but this past weekend at Essence of Being, we had a lot of people that really allowed love and support, and we opened up a whole nother way of being at Essence of Being. Yay! Good name, huh? But Bubble Talk with Burge, every Tuesday and Friday that I'm doing these Facebook Lives, we're pulling a card for us to focus on. And remember, Higher Vibes is coming up this weekend in Fort Lauderdale. So I ask you to join us, to play with us, to allow more love. And went away. I'm back. I'm here in Fort Lauderdale at my friend Trisha's house, and we are having a blast. And so I just want to say thank you to all of our South Florida friends. We have people coming in from California and from Italy and from New York and from New Orleans, and a lot of people came in this weekend just to play, and they'll be here again this weekend playing with us and allowing love and support in their life. So again, this week, if you choose to accept it, our message is to allow love and support in our life from the universe, from each other, and it starts from ourselves, doesn't it? Saying to ourselves, it's not about being weak. If we're asking for help or support, or if we allow it to come into our life, it means that we're giving a gift back to those people who want to give. And just think about it, like I said, when you give a gift to somebody, it makes you feel good. When they actually receive it, it gives you something back. So if you block it anywhere in that vortex, then it stops. The flow stops. Hi, Crystal. So I'm just really thrilled that I could be with you guys this week, and I really encourage all of us to focus on allowing others to love and support us, because it's not because we have to do something in return. It's not because we're weak, so we need help. It's really, we do deserve to allow that. And we don't have to do anything in return. How cool is that? If we just allow love and support and energy to come to us simply because we exist, just think about the freedom that has in that statement and in that owning of that belief and that possibility, so that your bubble talk, you can just let go of the bubble talk, which stops you from really allowing that. Thinking there's something wrong, or maybe I'm not supposed to do this, or I'll be betrayed, or I better not let anybody help, or I've been hurt before, so I'm not going to let them come in my space and love on me. So that really does stop the flow for you. And I'll read it one more time. I am worthy of love, support, and grace, and so are you. So help each other by allowing more love and support and grace in your life. And tune in every Tuesday and Friday at Facebook. Now, I was on Facebook Live last Friday, but I was teaching a class. And like I said, if I'm teaching a class, I won't be doing the Bubble Talk with Burge, pulling my cards, which you can get, by the way, on essenceofbeing.com. So you can go to essenceofbeing.com and look at our schedule, look for the cards, look for all of the cool products that we have, just to remind you of how powerful you are, of how important you are, and how much you make a difference. And join us this weekend at Higher Vibes. I'm really looking forward to playing some more here in South Florida before I leave. So until we meet again, remember, I now allow others to love and support me.